Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to my kitchen. This is Gwen with Broke Cowgirl Homestead. Goat's milk is kind of like zucchini. It's very easy to get overran with it. So when you're getting 3 quarts a day, that's about what I get. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. But I just got to find stuff to do with it. So today I am going to make Chèvre cheese. Chèvre cheese. It's Chevre. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my milk in my pot. I'm doubling the recipe because I have so much milk. So I'm gonna get started. I got all my jars washed. That's half the job right there. Okay, now I've got to bring this to 180 degrees. You don't want to do it quick, but you don't want to do it all that slow either, but you need to stir, not constantly, but often, so that it's not sticking to the bottom. Okay, we have reached 180 degrees, and I'm going to put the vinegar in. This is a cup of vinegar and 2 gallons of milk. And then stir it up, meaning it instantly curdles. That's what it's supposed to do. So then I'm going to move it off the stove because the burner doesn't cool off that fast. Okay. Cover it and let it sit for 10 minutes. Okay. Got my butter cloth in there. Sometimes I think the butter cloth, when it's dry, it doesn't let it go through as well. So I like to wet it first, and that way it goes ahead and drains as I'm pouring. It's just something that I do occasionally. I don't always do that, but it helps. Okay. This is still hot. But here we go. I'll move my bowl over a little bit. Whoa. Some of it stuck to the bottom. Okay. Now, I will probably have to call for help to get this up where it needs to be. Corners. 2, 3. Okay, there's one more somewhere. Oh, Bill. Okay. I'm going to call for help. Okay, got it tied up. Hanging from my cabinet. You can do this. You can hang it from a cabinet doorknob. I don't have doorknobs on my cabinets. But anyway, I'm going to let this hang until it quits dripping. And it spins and spins until it gets the strings blown out. But anyway, there it is. Alright, because this is firm, let me get it out of the butter cloth. Come on, there we go. And kind of crumbly, which is, it's okay if that's the way you want to use it, but I want it to be smooth. It's very similar to cream cheese. You can use it in place of cream cheese. Okay, I'm going to run it through my food processor. Okay, and at this point, you want to salt it a little bit, not much. For this amount would be 2.5 teaspoons of salt, but that's a lot. I can't eat all that fast. So I'm only going to salt about 8 ounces of it. And then the other I'm going to freeze. See, there's the texture. It's kind of rubbery, but not bad. And I'm just going to chunk it off in there. And salt this first batch. And then the rest of it, I'm going to freeze. And after you freeze it, and then you thaw it, if you want to salt it, you can. I have 2.5 teaspoons in here, but I'm not going to put it all in there. I'm just going to put a little bit. Okay. When it starts getting soft, it kind of balls up. Okay. Doesn't take long. And there we have it. Okay, for this, I'm going to put it in this little container to go in the fridge to use. The rest of it, I will probably make kind of logs and get it out. Probably should have got a spoon. That would have been more usable. It's spreadable like cream cheese. And I'm not real sure why you don't salt it if you're going to freeze it. I would think because salt, I mean, you use salt on your sidewalks or whatever to dissolve ice, so I guess that's why you don't salt this when you're going to freeze it, because it probably wouldn't freeze hard. I probably should have done this the last one, but I didn't, so it's not going to have that much salt in it. Okay, I am going to try to put this in 8 ounces-ish logs. Seven. 7.6. 7.9, 8. Okay. Get that out of the way. Doesn't have to be perfect. But I'm going to put them in them. And I'm going to go ahead and label that first. Today is July the 26th. All right. Put that like that. Continue on to the next one. 0. Oh. Well, back to 7.9. That's all right. You could make little squares if you want, kind of like cream cheese. I think the logs will fit better in the Ziploc bag for that. Continue till I finish. just so I don't forget. All right. Each one of these is 8 ounces on the money. And this little container is 8.1. So, 5 8-ounce chunks. Thanks for coming along with me today on making a Chèvre cheese. When I started all of this, I didn't really intend to make a series, but I have, in the last week or so, made ricotta cheese as well as cream cheese, and I will link those 2 videos in the description below if you're interested in that. Thanks for watching.